And welcome back for part 7, or really part 7.1, as we continue with our test pilot character, still experiencing some video issues with our original gray hair character, but in this video we'll be doing our best. We're gonna loop back to the Wayward, place a camp, build our sign. Hey, you. And continue along with the Wayward Quest. If we're super lucky, we'll even finish up and level up to level 7 for our test pilot character here. Let's see if there's any loot that may have regenerated here at the check post.
I have my eye on you. I came too far.
Nope. Alright, let's get back here. Looks like someone has left a gift. High-level players do sometimes leave gifts right outside Vault 76 or here at the Overseer's camp. Let's go ahead and scrap. Okay, that's we'll keep that. I'm going to go ahead and scrap our level 1 pistol. As well as this one, and we'll build a brand new level 5. And apply any of the mods that we've accumulated so far. We'll go ahead and scrap one of these as well. So let's go ahead and craft. Pipe pistol, level 5. And now let's look at modifying. Here's our level 5. This is the one we want to modify. Anything is better than the standard receiver. Let's see. True receiver gives us superior accuracy. Let's have a standard long barrel, superior range. I'm going to turn this into a rifle, but there's some superior accuracy. Still just the standard magazines. The scopes, if you're highly into VATs, the scopes will put a drag on your VATs So we're going to stick with the reflex sight. Maximize our VATS use for this pistol. And no muzzle yet. Would have liked to. I like to silence all my weapons, so let's go ahead and exit out of here. Let's see what kind of weight we can drop. We are running pretty heavy. Okay, those are our 4 weapons so far. Let's see, we don't really need to carry a bunch of boiled water or any dirty water. I'm going to go ahead and store that, save a little weight. Store this purified water and save a little weight. I'm going to store this spoiled meat because we can actually use it to make fertilizer at a chemistry bench. Let's go ahead and store that bobblehead. And you know what? We're going to sell some of these chems. Store this gunpowder. And all our junk. Still got that silly walking cane mod. Let's see if we can sell that as well. Found the walking cane to not be as good a melee weapon as others we might come across. And we'll store all that. Can do a little bit of selling at the Wayward. I'll apologize in advance for the lag with the cut screen. And then as soon as we finished with our selling, we will find an appropriate place very near the Wayward to build our first camp. Now for the most part, we won't have to build much other than the camp and the crane sign. Now let's see. I don't remember that we had any sellable. We want to keep that wine. Alright. Now, we can probably sell most of these rataways. And at least half these stim packs. As you see, that's good for some. There we go, 288. And I think that's. Oh, let's see. You can sell this thing. And it's worth $3 to her, but that's better than carrying it around. Now, we have a good bed there at the Wayward, so we don't have to worry about building that at our new camp. We've got weapons and armor benches and a cooking station right there at the Overseer's camp. The only thing that we might want to build besides the crane sign is some kind of musical instrument. I believe that we did find a plan, and so that will help us with our well-tuned bonus. So not anything fancy, although let's see, this is usually a good spot kind of right over here. I'm going to open our Pip-Boy as prompted. L1 for move camp. Now, moving your camp does... Oh, I'm not getting the green light. Come on. Wonder if there are other... Here we go. We can build right here. Alright. Let's go into build mode. Quest, we want to build the crane sign.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Alright. That was the whole point of us discovering the relay station earlier. I told you that that would be a benefit. It's always a good idea. Sometimes these plans and recipes kind of sneak up on you. See, there's a plan for acoustical instrument, a recipe for fried deer skins, toad legs. So it's always good to check this area of your notes, just in the R's for recipes and the P's for plans. Everything is in alphabetical order. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a musical instrument real quick here in our camp. Can, if we want, build a little floor here, but it's not necessary. Again, most of these crafting stations that we need are just right across the street. Don't need to build any generators. Appliances, I'm not... Don't need a bed, don't need any chairs. Already have a stash box. Don't need a display. We need the musical instruments. Now where am I gonna find... That might be under miscellaneous. Alright. Not sure why we're not able... I should have looked at this in advance. Our regular player does not have the ability to craft any musical instruments, which is why I did not research in advance which tab that belongs in. If somebody wants to comment in the video, that would be great, just so that anybody doing any kind of playthrough would have that knowledge at their fingertips. I really thought it was under... Don't need a radio. Need to plant any crops. That's for lights. Again, no need for crafting. Alright, Well, let's get on. Time is of the essence here. So we're going to want to run back to the radio station, the tower. So I'm going to go ahead and set that quest marker. Turn this one off. Alright, so we just have the one quest marker, and off we go. Now I guess before I get too ahead of myself, yes, we've still got another hour and a half of well rested, so. I don't think these guys regenerated already? No, good, they're still. Oh, now what's going on here? Dang it. We'll find that Mr. Farmhand will help us out a bit here. Uh-oh. We might hit him by accident. Sorry, Mr. Farmhand. Where'd you go? That's him. Well, that was unfortunate. That's what happens when you wander the wasteland unprepared. Let's also go ahead and armor machete. Okay, pistol, machete. I might want to be a little bit careful. Rats have also respawned over here in the lodge parking lot. Be a great little bit of easy XP if they had. And it might not be a bad idea to stop by the weight room just to see if the weights have regenerated. Not getting any mole rat activity.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seemed to end.
Oh, I see some barbells. We are in luck. Get that free XP. Here we go. And I realize we are kind of taking these away from another player, but I feel it's fair since we missed out first time. Here we go. We're now the proud owner of a bunch of lead. We are overweight.
Hey, it's called Foundation for a reason. You need a base before you can rebuild society. You know, your help with Foundation has really had an impact throughout Appalachia.
Well, thanks.
Hey, every little bit counts. As long as we stay focused, together we can rebuild Appalachia.
All right. Now, a byproduct, you can also build reputation with the Raider faction, and they will not be immediately hostile to you, which can be a bonus at some time. Let's see. scrap these weights. There we go. Now, one area we did not investigate before was this little tent city. On the other side of Flatwoods. There's where we went for the water supply. And then there's the Red Rocket. Let's see what's going on here. Some wood. Can't have too much wood. Oh, I believe I see a ghoul napping. Well, guess we kind of glitched him. That'll work. That'll work. You just hang out right there. Have not really found much of a use for binoculars. Let's see what's in this bag. Combination wrench, as we can see, a little bit of lead there. I believe there's anything in that. There's not. Check out this last tent. It looks like another napping ghoul. May have glitched him too. And another worthless walking cane. I do not find it to be a particularly good choice for melee weapons. If at some point you do want to give another melee weapon a try, besides the machete, I would recommend trying out the pipe wrench. Alright. So let's cook that up real quick. Tarberry juice, a little potato juice, some moot fruit juice, and see what kind of food we can do. Some more soup. All this XP adds up early, trust me. Alright, that looks good for now. And let's see what's going on up here at the Red Rocket. See if these ghouls, oh, there they are. I want to go headshot. Alright, back to hack and slash. Some good stuff. Now we already have Delbert Winton's survivor story. We must somehow be picking him up from his trailer. Let's go ahead. Scrap. Again, I haven't found a good use for these binoculars. We'll scrap them. Scrap all our junk. That's all good stuff to sell. Scrap the silly walking cane. Store our junk. Alright, and get moving. That took a little longer than I thought it would. If we want to get to the relay tower and back. But we are well on our way of making our goal of level 7. Easy little jump across, avoid some rads. There we go. More ingredients. And we'll just follow our waypoint here. Don't mind if I do. And it is most likely that the relay tower has respawned all those scorched we took care of earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and reload. Sneak. That'll be another great source of weapons and ammo. Really helps early game. Let's swing around the back. Yep, I can hear them. They're in there. There's one. Reload. See if that drew any of the attention from outside. Actually, one more. Hey, you. There you are. See, there he is trying to hide. Can't hide from me. Yeah, this is good. Oh, a short laser pistol. Purified water. Never hurts. And let's go ahead and go back in. Do some additional looting. Probably ought to hotkey the gears. I've already looked at the map our time before. See if we still have a locked. Here we go. It might be empty, but it'll be worth the XP. Again, we really need to look for either the rifleman card or that lockpick 1. There we go. Although, yep, just good for XP. Might need to invest in a few more bobby pins if we don't find any on the way. Empty, yep, still looted from when we were here before. Okay. Oh, again with the fusion core. Alright, so here's our task. We're going to use the relay tower to load the holotape that we got, broadcast tape. Activate.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. Broadcast complete.
Alright. We can get out of here. Now, the great thing about the fact that we built our camp there at the Wayward is we can fast travel right back for free. Now, fast traveling is disabled if you're overweight, so you do have to kind of keep an eye on that. You might have to eat some radstag or pop a buff out. So anything to increase carry weight or to be able to fast travel back to your base and scrap. There's our sign.
Hey, you here? Whoa, you're not Crane. What the hell's going on here?
That's right. Surprise. So, did he tell you anything
Crane
about
found the treasure? Holy shit. Where is he?
Hey, how about he was last seen hanging around
Wayward,
here?
huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
You're welcome. We probably have just enough time to get over here, scrap our junk. Yep.
They said you were smart. You know you're a broadcast? Let us right here.
Yeah.
Come talk with us.
Alright, we'll come talk with you. Now, you can sometimes bluff your way out of this, but to be honest with you, these guys are pretty easy to take out. And they yield some good stuff. So even though we're probably going to get a better option,
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
You don't look like much of a Boy Scout to me. Now again, we can go ahead and use this to talk our way out of it. We can talk to him a little more. Or we can just attack and we'll get the information anyways. This is also a good one to use. It turns them against each other, but we'll just go ahead and attack.
Son of a bitch! Couldn't do this the easy way, could?
Nope. Darn it. Come on, fella. Might need to stim pack real quick. It's not letting us whack this guy. I'm not sure what's up with that. He might just run away. Let's see. Maybe put a rifle into. Let's get our. Yeah, see what I was talking about? How slow this. So. See if this guy's having any luck. See, he's not sure what's up with that. Never had that glitch before. Drink a little. Let's get to some of our juices. Let's just see if he wanders off. Because we do need the info off his body. That's why we've got a waypoint marker right there. We just need this guy to wander off. Well, we might have to run up and get it and then run back into the Wayward. Let's see what happens here. Yes, there's our level 7. Let's go tell Duchess what we found out and level up inside the safety of the Wayward. So maybe the best option would have been for us to use our strength advantage, and then when they quit and gave up, then just shoot them. Okay. So, looks like maybe we want to put an extra point into perception. Or actually, I think we'll put an extra point into agility. And it's going to be a tough call between if we get a rifleman perk or a pistol perk, or even the lockpick perk. So yep, there's our gunslinger perk. Yeah, I'm saying we really need this lockpick. So I'm going to go ahead and take the lockpick perk. Alright, now what we'll have to do is whenever we come to a lockpick situation, we'll have to unequip the concentrated fire, equip the pick lock perk, and then remember to switch back. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Duchess. Well, we could do a little trading too, but let's talk first.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did.
Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Well, tell me about the family.
Anchor Farm, if these thugs haven't already run them off.
All right, Anchor Farm added to our map.
Well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
And how about the
Found him
scrapper?
living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
Alright, I think I got what I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
No problem. Okay, let's go ahead and trade, sell off some of our apparel. Notice that she's giving us slightly better prices than what we were getting there in Flatwood. Let's see, up to 300 caps, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Though, doesn't look like she has any bobby pins for sale. Okay. So here, as soon as we emerge, I'll show you on our map where they're talking about. Before we do that, though, we're going to make a quick, we should have time to make a quick excursion up to Slocum Joe's, which was added to our map earlier. Get that XP, location bonus XP. There's some good loot there, and that ought to pretty much call it for this video. All right. Okay, this is where he's talking about. We can fast travel for free to Vault 76, then on to Anchor Farm, Tyler Fairgrounds, and the mill, and then there'd be lots of interesting things to see on the way. But first, we're going to run up here to this location on our map, Slocum Joe's, to get that XP and some valuable loot. If we have time, there's a nice little camp area over there to investigate, where you see that canoe. So reload. Good idea to be fully hydrated. Let's have some soup. That ought to do it. Then you will often find out a gun battle going on. There'll be some settlers shooting out with ghouls or robots. Yeah, we didn't really need that tall flask. Now what we're going to want is some loot up on the roof. We don't want to be caught up in the crossfire here. There's our XP. These guys get carried away with grenades and Molotovs sometimes. Alright. Oh, no scrounger there. No scrounger bonus. Alright, there we go. Here's a good bobby pin.
Ferals don't get you.
Here's what I'm looking for. Have had better. And I think that's pretty much all the goodies for the roof. Let's run down to see if there's some goodies in here.
It's gone. It's nothing.
That's no good. We can read Justin's note. Alright. And a pencil. You know me, can't pass up a good pencil. Hat to sell, nothing here. Some quick scrapping. And can scrap one of these two. I think that's the...
Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend or attempt it. Escape is only making things worse for you.
And see if we get a mod out of this. We did not. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and call it a video here. And then we will continue up to deal with this free radicals bunch. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a like. If you want to keep seeing, just subscribe. And we'll talk to you later, hopefully back with our original gray hair character. Thank you, Test Pilot, for stepping in. See you soon.